Talk about the games happened on the 10th. We have 4 games. The first game is the Mavericks losing to the Wizards, 113-105. Luka, huge minutes again, 39 minutes, and for the second time he only had 22 points. But the bigger thing here is he went 3 for 9 from the free throw line, and he's shooting 73.6% on the season. So his free throw has come all the way down. But his counting numbers should continue to. He's fine. I'm not too worried. I think maybe he's just tired. He played a lot of games. They had a game yesterday. Did they have a game yesterday? Maybe just tired. And when he gets tired, he just starts missing a lot of free throws. Spencer Dinwiddie, 33 points, really, really good. He's a guy that, the last 5 games he didn't do anything. This game he had 33. I think we still hold on, still roster him, but after games like this, we have to try to sell high. And they changed up their roster. Now JaVale McGee just comes off the bench and plays 7 minutes. They were doing a lot of weird stuff where starting JaVale McGee for 3 minutes even sometimes, and then just play him 3 minutes or 7 minutes for the entire game. Dwight Powell got his starting job back, but we know he's not good fantasy-wise. Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock both have 5 rebounds and a steal and some threes. They just streamers at this point. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is also a streamer coming off the bench. We look at the Wizards, no Beal, no problem. And the guard minutes is a little bit weird. Jordan Goodwin had 28 minutes, had just 2 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. But if Bradley Beal continues to be out, Heyman and Will Barton, we could think about streaming both, even though there might be better options out there. Beal should be back soon with COVID protocol. Monty Morris played 19. What is going on? And he wasn't in foul trouble, so it's really tough to hold on players like Monty Morris. You just getting way better value streaming that spot. It depends on your team. If he's a worst player, 100% stream that spot. But if he's your a 4th worst player, you keep him. Danny Advia played huge minutes, pretty good. Oh, Porzingis was also out this game, so Kyle Kuzma played 41 and I guess led them to a victory. 36 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal with 5 threes. Rui Hachimura went off. He was a plus 20 in 26 minutes. Very interesting. 23 points. Not fantasy relevant at all. That guy does not get anything else other than points and rebounds that thought he would break out 5 years ago. Still hasn't broken out. Let's go to the next team, the Sixers. Lost to Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they need Harden back. And I don't know, they just have a really slow start. Joel Embiid, just not himself. He had 5 fouls, 8 turnovers, 26 points, 13 rebounds. Is okay. I still think he maybe is out of shape a little bit. Playing him back continues to be a buy low. He is, on a per game basis, he should be top 10 easy once he started hitting. I would trade some of these guys who are overperforming, like Miles Turner for Joel Embiid. Those Mikal Bridges plus somebody for Joel Embiid. Try to throw some trade at him, at Joel Embiid's owner. Yeah, he's really, really bad. He's the 36th ranked player. So all the guys in that range, try to do a 2-for-1 to get him. I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year, by the way of looking at things, but he's only averaging 0.4 steals as well. He was averaging 1 last year. So a lot of, pretty much every category has room to go up. So let's just wait and see. Try to buy low. DeAnthony Melton is a must roster as long as Harden is out. He hasn't been playing well, but had 10 rebounds, and the minutes is okay. So if you have him, continue to roster him until Harden comes back. And Tyrese Maxey had a rough game as well. I mean, they all did. Atlanta Hawks defense really got to them. Tobias Harris had 5 steals. I mean, Harris has been unbelievable this year. He's averaging 1.7 steals. He never averaged over 1 steal. He never averaged a 1.1 steal throughout his entire career. This year, he's averaging 1.7 steals in 12 games. So that's not a small sample size. 12 games, he had 5 here. Very interesting. Very interesting. If all of a sudden he's a 1.5 steals guy, his ranking is going to skyrocket because he doesn't turn the ball over. He's pretty efficient in front of the field and in front of the free throw line. He's not even shooting the ball that well at the moment. So he could be like a top 40 player if he can average 1.5 steals. Matisse Thybulle is the guy we used to love for streaming defensive stats. Only 8 minutes here, yeah, so he's not really relevant. We'll go to the Atlanta Hawks. Trey, Devontae Murray. Yeah, those two guards. I mean, none of them played particularly well, but Trey was a plus 16 while Devontae was a minus 14. Clint Capella was a plus 24 with 20 rebounds. He only played 26 minutes. Okongwu, they're still just feeding Okongwu minutes. Sixers must have missed a lot of shots because Capella had 20 rebounds in 26 minutes and Okongwu had 11 rebounds in 22 minutes with 2 blocks. These two guys, they continue to eat into each other's minutes. But if Capella ever missed time, Okongwu, let's go grab him. DeAndre Hunter, 32 minutes, 14 points, yeah, nothing else. Just a streamer in my opinion. And Bogdanovic is going to be back. So there might be some lineup changes. I don't know what's going to happen. Does it mean John Collins going to sometimes miss a few minutes? Who is going to... I think Bogdanovic come off the bench, but somebody's going to lose a few minutes. Could be DeAndre Hunter or John Collins. Talk about the next game. The Charlotte Hornets, they just keep losing without their best player, LaMelo Ball. And when is he coming back? If you draft him, it's really painful. Dennis Smith Jr. continued rostering him, 8 assists and a steal. That's not bad. Jalen McDaniels got minutes. Kelly Oubre Jr. went off. Just please sell high. Gordon Hayward and LaMelo going to be back. He's not going to get the shots. He took 20 shots. He's not going to get the minutes. Yeah, please try to sell him if you can. But if you cannot, just ride him out until all the guys come back. PJ Washington is really up and down. Do not drop him. He had 5 personal fouls, 9 points, and 5 rebounds. Don't drop him. Yeah, it would still be interesting to see how the minutes gonna work out when LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward, because both guys are gonna play 32, 33 minutes, fully healthy. So who's gonna... Mason Plumlee play 39 minutes. They all played well this game, even though they lost. Put up great numbers. Terry Rozier, last year, 2 years ago, Terry Rozier was shooting 48% from the field. To start off the season, he has been horrible. This is the Terry Rozier we used to know. 36%, so that's got to go up at least the low 40s. And he's still averaging 22 points and 0.2 steals. Yeah, he's not getting the steals either. And he's getting drafted fairly high, like top 40. So we'll see if he can get up to the level he was last year, top 40, top 50 player. We'll see. Maybe LaMelo will make him better, more efficient and stuff like that. So he's a pretty big battle. For the Miami Heat, Caleb Martin, 9 points. Yeah, not much going on. Jimmy Butler, huge game. Yeah, he's healthy. He's playing well. Bam, huge game as well. But just need more blocks from him, to be honest. He's hitting his free throws. That's nice. That's really nice to have. But for Bam, just more defensive stats. I think that's what the fantasy owners are asking. If you draft Bam, mainly you want rebounds and you want the defensive stats, not the free throws. If that's how you're playing your team. Max Strus, huge minutes, 39 minutes. He for sure is a good streamer for threes. If you need threes, you can roster him. I wouldn't be that mad. He brought 2 steals here. Usually, most of the time, he doesn't bring anything else. Kyle Lowry also high minutes. This game did not go to... Oh, okay. This game went to overtime. Well, that's why everybody's minutes is high. Kyle Lowry played 38 minutes, a block, 10 points. Yeah, just continue to hold on to him. He's going to be up and down. Try to buy low, especially if you're looking for those assists. His assist is pretty juicy. He can get you a bunch of steals and threes. A lot of guard stats. Gabe Vincent also find himself playing 38 minutes. He's been getting a lot of minutes, so if you want to stream for some points and threes and assists, he's a guy we can go to. The last game of the night, Portland actually have a really, really good record right now at the moment. They are, the Jazz is probably first. Checking the standings real quick. Yeah, Jazz are 10-3. They are 9-3. My God. And Damian Lillard didn't even play this game. And they beat the Pelicans. Pelicans supposed to be the team that's up and coming this year, right? Because they have the full roster. They have Zion. They made it to the playoffs last year. Right now, this year, they're just 6-6. It's a long season. Jeremy Grant absolutely went off. Did not see this coming. But we have to try to sell high on Jeremy Grant. If you can get a top, where is this Grant ranked right now? you know, actually he's ranked pretty horribly. Well, not horribly, 105. So you can't really sell him high on the season. But the past couple games he's played really well. Drew Eubank started because Nurkic is still out with a minor injury. I don't think Nurkic is gonna be out for too long. So let's see if next game he's out. Sure, you can stream Drew Eubanks if you really want some big man stats. Mainly just rebound. He doesn't really get a lot of defensive stats as a big man. Josh Hart, 7 rebounds. Yeah, good game from him. Justice Winslow. You know, if Damian Lillard continues to be out, sure, you could stream this guy. But as we can see here, his efficiency is pretty horrible. 3 for 12 from the field and 5 for 8 from the free throw line. He brings a little bit of counting stats. Anthony Simons just doesn't shoot over 40% now. He just doesn't. I think he had one big game this year, and then he got hurt, and yeah, his rankings is actually okay, not bad. 79th, like that's probably the range he's gonna be in. 22 points. Sure, I think he's gonna average 20 points a game. 3.7 threes. Yeah, that's all. Only thing this guy does. 42% from the field. Yeah. His main problem, like many other guards, is just doesn't get enough steals, and he shoots a lot of threes. Just need to bring other peripheral stats. I don't think he's gonna have that many assists with Damian Lillard around. But he should have. He's young. He should have a big year. For the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, pretty average. He had 6 fouls in 31 minutes. Zion, 1 steal is just not good enough. You know, we need Zion for a guy that's getting drafted pretty high. Other than being healthy, I think we also need some defensive stats out of him. Otherwise, the ranking is just not going to be good. Jonas Valanciunas, yeah, it's very tough. 20 minutes with 3 personal fouls, while Larry Nance Jr. played more minutes than him. This is the exact situation, you know, last year with Zion out. Valanciunas was just going off, playing 35 minutes. But in the modern NBA, versus certain teams, when they go small, it's just hard to play Valanciunas. It's hard to get the big man out there and play defense, right? Like offensively, he's fine, very efficient, but it just certain matchups he's just horrible out there. Understand the coaching decision, so you have to try to sell him. Otherwise, you stuck with him. Well, still give you rebounds, but went 2 for 8. It's gonna be a headache. Herbert Jones minutes looks pretty good. No defensive stats, but that's fine as long as the minutes is there. CJ continued to struggle, but 2 steals, 2 blocks, 7 assists, 7 rebounds is not bad at all. So I'll take it. I enjoy Murphy with everybody healthy and playing. He got 31 minutes. That's very interesting. But again, without the guys healthy, he's not gonna get 30 consistent minutes every night. And even when he gets 30 minutes, he had 3 blocks here, which is pretty good. You know, he's not a guy that produced a lot of counting stats. It's mainly like the efficiency. That's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow.